Good morning, my friends. I have not had very much time to wake up. I'm going to confess something to you. I actually slept way in, all right? I didn't wake up until 9:55, and right now it's like 5 or 10:15, I mean, it's crazy. I never do that. Like, literally, it's been over a year and a half since I've done that. Anyway, I'm in the process of going into the shop. Not to work, not to work as far as opening the shop, but we have a bunch of cleanup and stuff that we need to do today. Make it suitable. This morning, I'm having another bowl of this caramel cream or cream caramel tobacco, and this morning I'm doing it in my Viking. I think the number is 503. Yeah, 503. It's a reverse calabash pipe, and it's their bulldog version. Just a shorty, as you can see. It's a nice pipe, though, I got all three in this reverse calabash set, and I really like them, Oh, yeah. Now, the bit on these reverse calabash pipes is huge, okay? I mean, it's wide, it's reasonably thick, and for a long time I actually had a homemade softie on here, but I've actually quit using the homemade softie pipes, and I didn't get that straight. There we go. I've quit using the softie bits for the most part. There's a couple of pipes I still use them on, but I like the feeling better when I can actually use that lip right there to hook on the back side of my teeth. That way I don't have to, when I'm holding it in my mouth, when I'm clenching it, I don't actually have to bite down on it. You know what I mean? I can just kind of let it set in there and hang. I like that a lot better. So, right away I start talking too much. See that? All right, let's make our way into town. It is a drizzly, rainy day, but it's not too bad. And the reality is, we can use the rain. It has been so dry here. I think it's British Columbia in Canada has had some massive fires, okay? Fires that they had to shut down sections of the highway and reroute traffic. So I mean, it is what it is, but it's been super dry here, and forestry has been really afraid of fires. They've had helicopters on call, a helicopter spotter on call 24/7 for weeks now. You know, which I don't mind, because the guys come in and eat it at the shop, you know, eat my wife's food at the shop. But you know, it just goes to show that they're concerned about it, and they've had some massive fires in the past in this area. You know, the last big one was like 8 years ago, I think, and 3 fires converged, and it was well over 2 million acres. So they get pretty concerned in this area, and the thing that really worries them is the vast majority of this area is a type of tree known as black spruce. It goes right up just like a firework, man. And fires here travel underground. I don't know about anywhere else. I just know about here. They travel underground sometimes for miles before they ever spark up. So they get pretty concerned. They've been monitoring lightning strikes. You know, they put the phone number for forestry out for reporting smoke all over the place. I've seen it on Facebook. I've seen it, you know, everywhere. They need to do a little bit better job of putting it on places like Facebook or Twitter or whatever, but just so everybody knows. But, you know, they've been doing a pretty good job, because they've had 2 or 3 fires start, and they get them before they're, you know, the last one that I knew about, they put out before it hit 40 acres, which is pretty good, because that don't take long. Not in this kind of timber and as dry as it's been, so we could use the rain. But it doesn't do a whole lot for the morale, if you know what I mean. It makes it, I don't know about you guys, but I get like tired and just like worn down when it's raining all the time. But that's okay. We need it. One thing about it, you do get more flavor out of these reverse calabash pipes. And I think that's because the smoke, as you're drawing it in, it kind of churns in there a little bit before it comes up the stem. So it kind of gives the flavors a little bit of a chance to mix. I don't know for sure, but the physics of that kind of lines up with the extra flavors you get that you wouldn't get out of a standard briar. Or that I don't get out of a standard briar. Yeah, we're going to do some cleanup today. For the shop at large. In other words, we're not cleaning the actual kitchen, which is still the food truck. And we're not really cleaning the shop. I have some repairs to do on the shop. We're cleaning the kids area, downstairs. You know, we're cleaning both the kids area and downstairs, and getting things scrubbed up, and, you know, making sure everything is better than it was before we start. And a big part of the reason that we're shutting down for today is that there's an arraignment on criminal charges for the guy who touched my wife while she was working with him. Tried to molest her. And so he's being brought up. The state's bringing him up on charges. And I'm really hoping they can get the charges to stick, because he deserves to go to jail. Quite frankly, I would have buried him, but my wife made me promise not to. Got to stop at the store here today. I'm picking up some bleach. They're getting low on the bleach that I use in the shop for the sink, but I also need to pick up I think I'm going to pick up probably 4 more gallons, because the basement, I'm going to scrub the whole thing. I don't need to, but I'm going to. If I'm already doing it, might as well, right? And that's a big ass basement. The basement alone is 40 by 60. So if I'm doing it, I might as well do it. So today's going to be a rather interesting day. And my wife wants to appear at the arraignment telephonically, because the DA has sent her an email basically stating that if she's going to show up, they prefer for it to be over the phone. Okay, that's fine. They fully expect it to go to trial, because he's going to, I can almost guarantee he's going to plead not guilty, thinking he can fight it. So we'll see what happens. But I hope everybody had a wonderful Father's Day, wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.